guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a holiday inspired makeup tutorial. I also was inspired by my green top that I have on today. I do have some permanent lash extensions. The woman that I went to, her name was Radiant Bliss by Andrea. All of the details for that will be listed down below, but for the sake of this video, I will be applying some false lashes. So the first shade I'm going to be picking up is the green sparkly shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I cannot remember any of the names. I totally forgot and I threw out all of the names to the shadows. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys in the video which ones I'm using. So I'm just packing this all over onto my lid with a flat shader. Now I'm going into another Morphe palette, and this is the Jaclyn Hill Favorites, and I'm taking the other green sparkly shade, and I'm using this one on top just to make it a little more green looking, because the other shade that I used was a little more teal. Now I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm just taking this warmer brown shade, and I'm going to blend out my crease. So now I'm going to be picking up this darker green matte shade, which looks just like the shirt I have on, and I'm going to be packing this on pretty heavily. I had to go in with this a lot to get it as dark as I wanted to, but I think it turned out really nice. So for primer today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Primer. I actually used this just as a moisturizer because I was out and it worked just as fine. So for foundation, I'm also going to be using the Fenty Beauty, and I'm just mixing my lighter shade and my darker shade. For concealer today, I'm using the Tarte Tape Shape. This is my all-time favorite concealer. There's so much product in here, it applies great, and I personally like to apply it with a dry beauty blender versus a wet one. I just feel like there's more coverage. This next product has literally changed my life. I love the Urban Decay Velvetizer. It is the most mattifying powder I have ever found, and I feel like this lasts me pretty much the entire day. Now, because this is a special occasion type of makeup look, I decided to go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and I got the medium ones. This is my first time using it, and I got the shade, this is the shade Mocha, I believe, and when I used this, I felt like I had to apply it probably like 2 to 3 times to get it as heavy as I'd like, and it took a while to blend out, but I really thought it looked really good. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to try it a couple more times to see what my final opinion is. So I decided that it wasn't dark enough, and I went in with my NYX Medium Bronzer. I thought this looked a little bit better, especially because it's for the holidays and it's for a party or just going out at night. Now I'm going in with a tapered blending brush and I'm just contouring my nose. I did do this a little bit heavier than usual just because it's a holiday look. So my eyebrows are microbladed, so I decided to go in with some dark brown shadow and just fill them in like that first. So I just took a little bit of concealer and I'm just lining the underneath of my eyebrows, and then I'm going to lightly just blend it out a little bit. This kind of just defines them a little bit more, and especially because it's for a special occasion. I definitely don't do this on a daily basis. Now I'm just going in with some brow gel to set them in place. This is by NYX. So I just picked up this NYX Blush Palette. I'm pretty impressed with it so far, and I'm just taking this nice neutral shade. I didn't want to use anything too pink because I felt like it didn't really match that well, but this did go on pretty heavily, so you'll see in a second that I'm about to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. So I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera, but these are by Eyelure. Now I'm going in with that sparkly green shade again, and I'm just lining the lower lash line. And then on the outer corner, I'm just going in with that darker matte shade. So here I'm picking up a champagne colored shadow, and I'm just going to be using this as a inner corner highlight. So for lips today, I decided to go in with the NYX Lip Liner in the shade Nutmeg. I traditionally would do something more red, but I did that last year, so I decided to do something more focused on the eyes and then something neutral on the lip. I really like how this turned out though. I also did not go in with anything on top of this because the texture of it was so creamy. I felt like it really didn't need a lipstick or a gloss or anything like that. So this is a really good trick that I've learned over the years. I do like to take some concealer with a brush and line my lips just to make them look a little more perfect. For highlight today, I'm just picking up those two shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette that we used on the inner corner. And yeah, we're going to use this as a highlight. I normally like to use whatever I use in the inner corner as the same for the highlight, just so everything kind of flows together. Another fun trick that I like to do is, especially with this sort of top, is I like to highlight my collarbone and my shoulders. I think it adds a nice glow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this holiday look. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time.